Okay, so this is an app that I just generated using Gemini AI, and this is actually a clone from an AI tool called Author AI, where you can use it to transcribe your own voice into notes, and then AI can generate a quick summary based on the notes. And by the way, even that is quite possible in Gemini because it has a built-in API. Let me give you one quick demonstration. So I'm going to click this record button, and I'm going to do a quick recording, and you'll see that the built-in API within Gemini can actually process that data. Alright, so this is just me talking, and I'm just showing to my audience that you can clone basically any apps using Gemini AI because of one really cool thing that we are going to utilize within Gemini. Okay, there you go. AI is summarizing my content, and we got this AI summary, so that's really cool. So the built-in API in Gemini can actually generate something like this. You can also use it to generate a picture, edit a picture, among many other cool things. Now, the one thing here that you need to know is that Gemini is actually able to watch a YouTube video. I'm not talking about, finding the URL video and then getting the transcription. No, it can do even more than that because again, it can see the visual content, and that's why this visual looks kind of similar to the original app. Not the same, but you can see that there are some resemblance because again, Gemini is able to see the content of the video, and that's one feature that we want to utilize so we can get an app that looks very, very close to the original app. So let me show you how you can utilize this feature to clone basically any app using Gemini AI. So let's open Gemini. And for this example, I will actually use this video. So there is a tool called Habitica, and this video actually shows a lot of things. There is a person explaining that, which is good, and also there is a visual that can be helpful for AI to understand the whole content, and eventually it can recreate the same visuals again within the Gemini interface. Now, I'm going to just copy the prompt. This is the prompt that you can find in the description down below. And after that, you can put the video URL at the very end. Let me just copy it. There you go. Let me just paste. And now we need Gemini to watch and analyze the content, try to understand what this app is about. So for that, I'll use the thinking version and send a message and just wait. Now, depending on the length of the video, Gemini might need a bit more time to actually read the whole content. So you might need to be a bit more patient when Gemini is doing this. As you can see, it is now utilizing the built-in YouTube app. So it will again watch the video, read the transcription, and perhaps listen to the audio as well. And eventually we can get an AI that is able to understand the whole content much better than using other AI tools that can only see the transcription of the video. Anyway, I'll just skip a word and I'll show you the next step. Okay, so Gemini has finished its watching process basically, and we got this answer. It's quite an answer that can be used to recreate the same app again. Now for that, I'm going to be using this instruction. So let me just go back, and we want Gemini to recreate that app again based on the visual and other details that it has discovered earlier. Now for this particular task, I want to use a canvas feature, and also I'll switch to the Pro version because this will utilize a much better coding skill in Gemini, because Gemini has plenty of sub models and some models are just better than others for particular tasks. Anyway, again, I'll just skip forward and I'll show you the final app that was created by Gemini. All right, so this is the result, and as someone who use Habitica almost daily, I can tell you that yes, it looks quite similar, although it's not exactly the same. But for basically trying to recreate the same app from memory, I think Gemini is doing quite a great job at creating this AI clone or this app clone. Now, so on Habitica, you can actually, make your habit to be like a video game. So if you have done something good, then you can click plus and then you'll get experience. But if you don't do the good habit, then well, you will lose health and eventually your character will become weak and it cannot level up, it cannot beat a dragon, etc. So it is actually a really cool app if you want to improve your habit. So yeah, this is really cool, but remember, just because you can clone the app doesn't mean that you can just rely on Gemini to build a product and then ship it to the public, because there are many things that you need to do first. Like if you want to create a proper app, then you might want to use a backend, you need a proper website, perhaps a business model to actually justify the effort to build the app. But I think there is still some use cases where this cloning method can be very useful. Like maybe there is an app that is too expensive, you cannot afford it, then you can perhaps try to recreate that using Gemini. You can also try to maybe improve, maybe there is one app that you like, but unfortunately there are some crucial features that are missing. Perhaps you can recreate that using Gemini. But yeah, that's basically how you can clone any app using Gemini, and the source is only just a YouTube video. That's just really cool. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. I wish you a great day ahead.